This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Accio! Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too lashed out.
Sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I'd never fold down a corner in a book.
Accio!
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end,
Revelio!
the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Accio! Reparo! Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Revelio! Accio! Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Yes.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso.
Now, now! No need to get your wand in a twist.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Professor Hessex. As a muggle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Accio. Revelio.
Did say
Revelio. Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might...
Well, it's been what now?
Some...
So-
And
Pre-
perhaps... Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have...
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Rumor is Professor Hackett is still alive.
Revelio.
If I had to pick a professor to race
Accio.
In my opinion,
Revelio.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like Brock.
There's
Lumos.
something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be
I've been racking my brains long enough. Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I hear.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Professor.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Quite a few hamlets outside.
Accio. Revelio.
Visit while abandoned. I enjoy my weekly visits to Dog.
Accio. Revelio.
Beasts in the dormitory sitting in four.
I miss having my own bedroom.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Well,
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Ray once, but I thought I was making fun of her because she's been rude to me ever since.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
I meant it as a compliment.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Finished your herbology?
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Revelio.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class? Accio. Levioso.
Now, can I?
Lumos.
You still haven't told me how you became so good. I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr.
Revelio.
Moon.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What
Revelio.
did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's to shock all the people, but there's just something.
Levioso.
We all flock to it.
Revelio.
like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and
That's...
a spell, but a pot.
I believe...
Go. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
I don't understand why people go on about that.
Accio! Revelio!
Constantly reminded to put away their wands.
Revelio!
Merlin, bloom, not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
J. Pippin's potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, so, how may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect...
You're the... I said you're... Is it not...
potions?
They may not be as showy as spell work, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. As it's your first time in, I should mention that I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil... But for now, let's get you those recipes. What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Accio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged.
Ah, the Merlin. Not... Well, I keep the... In addition, but... Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Meaner than
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Accio.
That's right, you lumbering lout.
Levioso. He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Levioso.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. Good as new.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, August. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fight.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and among my... And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to keep...
That That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Reparo.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'm certainly...
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and all.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used...
They were there because of me.
Ranrock?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the... No,
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map... It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my collection. My gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you loot...
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
Whoever hid my gobstones that high...
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobs, I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio!
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Revelio! Accio! I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete, then come and see me.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Stupid one.
Levioso! You're better than that!
There goes my wager.
Levioso!
Stupid.
Act like a winner!
Levioso! Protego!
Expulso!
Come on! Levioso! Accio!
If that's all you've got,
Levioso!
Expulso! Don't shy away now.
Protego!
I'm the one!
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of...
Why, yes it is. I've got ready for another round.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Stupefy! 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 Levioso!
You're better than that!
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso!
Act like a winner.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Come on!
There goes my...
Levioso!
Levioso! Protego!
Mind the one!
Stupefy! Levioso! 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 Accio! Stupefy!
I could never duel like that.
Levioso!
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the...
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Lumos! Reparo! Accio! Reparo! Accio!
Excellent form!
Levioso!
Nicely done.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio. Accio.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
Never a dull moment. Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Excellent defensive skills. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new one. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve you. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait.
But Professor...
I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.